Hey everybody! So to start today's video off, I'm going to talk about the BentGo Kids lunchbox. This is one of Mason's lunchboxes for kindergarten. This is going to be the lunchbox that he uses for all of his dry meals. It's a really cute box. It's like the kid version of the adult bento box, and it has 5 compartments on the inside, which you can use to store food. As you can see, one holds 1 cup, a half a cup, a tablespoon, a fourth of a cup, and then another half a cup. It is microwave friendly. It's the removable tray is dishwasher friendly, and it's very easy just to wipe clean the outside of the box. And it comes in a bunch of different colors and designs. Of course, Mason chose dinosaurs because if you are a regular follower, then you know that that is one of his most favorite things. He loves dinosaurs. All right, once you open the box, you'll see the 5 compartments I was talking about, and they're a pretty decent size. I did think at first that this might be too small, but having used it now several times, it does hold a great amount of food for a young child. He does not come home hungry, and actually sometimes he doesn't even get to finish all of his food depending on how much I pack. So don't let the size fool you. It is actually the perfect amount of food for a kid. And then this is just the carrying case that I got to put both of his lunch boxes inside of, and this one matches the bento box. Now we move on to the Ami box. This will be his lunch box whenever he is taking a hot meal. So I did have to get 2 separate lunch boxes because since Mason is such a picky eater, there's not that many dry meals for him to take, so he will take hot meals often. This box is a little bit bigger and thicker than the bento box. And once you open it on the inside, you'll see that there are 3 compartments, a longer one on the side, a shorter one in the back, and then there's a round compartment in the front, and that is your thermo, which you would put your hot food in. So you just lift the handle, twist the top off, and then your warm or hot food goes right inside there, and the thermo keeps it warm, obviously. You can remove this portion if you don't want to use it for a hot meal, if you just want to use that for dry food, but I only use it for the hot, or so far I've only used it for hot meals. And then that's also how you would wash it. This little piece is a divider so that you can create more sections. So you can take it from a 3-section lunchbox to a 4-section lunchbox. And then this is the sealer that goes around it just to seal everything in to make sure that nothing leaks from one compartment to the other. So for a first meal option for a picky eater is maybe some white cheddar popcorn, orange slices, peanut butter crackers, and then a nice treat would be just some tiny M&Ms. Mason took this to lunch one day last week. This is one of his favorite meals. He loves white cheddar popcorn, and he loves peanut butter crackers. I then do still give him the vegetable beech nut yogurts because he doesn't like to eat vegetables, so that's how I get his vegetables in him. And then I packed him a fruit roll-up as well. So he gets beech nut vegetable yogurt almost every single day because, again, since he doesn't like to eat vegetables, that's how I make sure he gets them. And then I pack him an Honest Kids apple juice box. And he normally drinks Capri Suns, the Roaring Waters, but it's a little hard for him to get the sip-up straw in himself. So for school lunch, we go with the Honest juice box. And then I just pack one of his dinosaur ice packs in the lunchbox to keep his sip-up cold. And as you'll see, I'm going to probably move this because it isn't going to fit perfectly in that spot and I don't like it there. So I'm going to adjust it a few times until I find a place that I like it. But I got those off of Amazon and they come in like a pack of 5 in different colors. And so far they've been working out well. And now everything is packed up and I put it in the carrying case and it is ready to go for when we walk out the door so that he can get dropped off at school. All right, a meal choice option 2 is a hot meal. So the first thing I do if I'm packing a hot meal is pour some boiling water inside the thermo container, and I just let it sit for a few minutes. This just makes it super hot on the inside, so it gives the food, once you add it, some extra warmth, which will then keep it hot even longer. They say the food stays hot up to 4 hours. I'm going to go ahead and prep his apple. So I've already cut up an apple for him. I'm going to put it in some water and add a little bit of salt. And this trick just helps so that the apples don't brown before he gets a chance to eat them, because he will not eat them if they turn brown, or if they're brown once he opens his lunchbox. So just let those sit for a minute. So for today, he's taking just some ramen noodles. He calls them big noodles. So I dumped the boiling water out, added the ramen noodles to the thermo container, put it back in the Ami box, and now I'm going to seal it up. I don't seal it super tight because then he won't be able to untwist it himself, but just enough. And for the rest of his lunch, he's going to have his cheese curls, which he loves, sliced apples, his favorite fruit, and then for his treat, he'll have some fruit snacks and a mini Snickers. I'm just going to go ahead and close that up, and then I will put the Ami box in the same carrying container because it fits well. Add another vegetable, beech nut yogurt, another juice box, and I will also add a fork and a fruit roll-up. And then, of course, another ice pack. This day we chose green. And again, all packed up and ready to go for when we walk out the door. So his teacher did say, since they eat lunch pretty early at 11:15, that we can pack them an afternoon snack for them to have in class. So I'm just packing him some Scooby snacks. They're just graham crackers shaped in the shape of like a dog treat, like if you've ever seen Scooby-Doo, and he thinks it's hilarious, so he loves those. And then here is a meal choice number 3, another hot lunch. So I'm going to pack him some chicken nuggets. I did the same trick with the boiling water, dumped it out. I then lined the container with tin foil to really keep these nuggets warm. He has, again, white cheddar popcorn, some orange slices, and then some M&Ms. And I just put them on this paper towel just in case it gets warm on the inside. I didn't want them to like melt. And I'm going to seal everything up. And then again, ice pack, juice box, fruit roll up, and at the top you will see his vegetable yogurt. And his afternoon snack for this day is just going to be some more white cheddar popcorn. All right, a meal option 4 is, the good old peanut butter and jelly. I went ahead and cut it into 4 squares. He likes it like that. I gave him a fruit roll-up. He's been forgetting his fruit roll-up, so I'm trying to pack it where I think he'll see it. Once he takes the sandwich out, it'll be right there in his face. I just gave him some Utz chips, some grapes, and then he has 2 tiny Reese cups as his dessert. He loves the Reese peanut butter cups. It's probably his favorite candy right now. All right, so for meal number 5, we're going back with a hot lunch. It's just going to be some leftover pasta from the night before, some grapes, his cheese curls, and a juice box. And again, I did the same trick with pouring the boiling water in the thermo, dumping it out, and then putting the hot item inside. And then, of course, he has a vegetable yogurt, his ice pack to keep everything nice and cool, and then, again, a new technique for the fruit roll-up so that he doesn't forget it. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.